And now for something completely different.
Hello and welcome to my look at LEGO video, the physical products. I previously did a video, this is going to be very annoying. I previously did a video about video, the theme, and also took you through the results of the app experience, what you actually get out of the app, which is the main thing behind this. Like, it's physical products that ultimately support a digital experience. I covered that before. Was not very happy at that time, but I still wanted to give the physical products a chance. And I wanted to verify some of my thoughts or correct them if I was wrong. For instance, is a video beatbox set, which is actually a bigger box than I was expecting, actually worth $20 US. I already looked at the app experience, the digital part of it, but what about the physical stuff? So I'm gonna look at the physical stuff here, go look at what you actually get in this box. This is one beatbox. I bought this off Amazon, and then I got these two from Target. These are the Bandmates. So these are the equivalents of blind bag figures, one figure a piece, except they're blind boxes now. And I've heard previously that these had some numbers on them, and I see numbers and letters, and I'll show you those. So yeah, I'm gonna take you through the whole process of opening this up and see what is actually here physically. All right, let's get right into the main one, the more important one, the more interesting one. The beatbox. I got this guy because he looks cool. Hate the fact that he's dabbing on the front of the package. Love the fact that there's just a little bit of tape here to slice this open. No destructive thumb tab. So here's what we actually get inside. The majority of the plastic in this product goes into this cover, which is clear on the front, frosted around the sides. And ultimately, we're going to put all this together. There's the instruction sheet. I believe the instructions are real in this, physical instructions. You don't have to download something. Thank goodness, even though it's focused on the digital experience, you don't have to download digital instructions, which is good because digital instructions can kind of suck. Just saying, can kind of suck. This is a new plate piece that will be usable for everything. That color there is teal. This is a flexible but very durable plastic to use for the strap. This is cool green or spring green, bright spring green. This is also a new piece that was introduced. It's going to be part of the whole packaging. You hold your little printed tiles, specialized printed tiles in there. And there's one more bag. And unfortunately, this is not teal, but just a regular orange color of brick separator. That's nice. I will skip ahead because, you know, assembling stuff is assembling stuff. Actually, no, I won't, because I want to show you a couple other pieces before I do that. But a beat box contains, again, just one figure, just like those smaller boxes, but this comes with the whole packaging, the box to hold this in, the carrying case, as well as a bunch of little printed tiles like this. This is important. I will get all these out and I'll line them up so you can see all that I got with this particular set, but I wanted to show you some of the other special pieces here. So this is a new piece. You can see exactly what it is, what it's about right there. It works with these, and unfortunately the way this hinge is done, it only has 3 spots where it clicks. Right there, right there. And the other one is not really accessible right now because it's around the back. So it doesn't have the additional click hinge, click spots. It's designed to be very simple. You open it, you close it, that's it. It locks into place. There's one more of those. I also wanted to show you this very nice new piece. Right there, looks cool. Nice shape. That'll be useful as they come out with this in different colors. And they already have the different colors available for the different beatbox sets. And then these are inserts that allow you to connect their specialized pieces. I tried playing around with these offline, and they don't work with regular Lego pieces as far as I can tell. I tried some different stuff, it doesn't work, but these allow you to attach this strap to this. Okay, now I will skip ahead, put some stuff together and line up some of the tiles for you. And there it is. That is what $20 gets you in LEGO video. It's fancy. The packaging is really fancy. The carrying case for this, carrying/storage case for it. You know, I think the colors are nice. I do like the colors. I do like the figures that they do for this. I like the pieces. You build this whole kind of mosaic picture on the back of each one. Every one has a different design. Has somewhat of a dot sort of experience of putting that together. These are opalescent, those 3 pieces there, and there is one spare of that part. Can you see all the pieces All the spares, yeah, you can see the pieces. That's enough. That's enough to see the spares. Those are the only spares for this one, for folks who care. I like this along the side, and you just see the dude right there. So when it is time to use the product, you open it. Open it. Yes, you open it. There we go. And you can just do this. Just open that up. You scan that. That is exactly what the app wants to see and how it wants to see it. It wants your figure on the stand right there, and then it wants some of these printed tiles all lined up. So there you can see most of the printed tiles, but not all of them. But check them out. I love most of them. I like the graphic style, the visual style that they went with for these. It feels right to me for Lego. So this is 12 of them, and I will show you 4 more that are in storage presently. Now you can take all of this off if you want. You don't have to. It doesn't really matter that much. A lot of things, interestingly, don't matter that much with video. I already covered a lot of that. So this is, like I said, storage for some of your extras. And you also get this with this particular figure. Sorry, with the focus there, but a nice printed record piece, new for 2021. And then these are just in here. They actually don't snap into place. They're just slid in place. So you need to have this over. If you open this up sideways or upside down, then they're all just gonna fall out. Just keep that in mind. You'll get used to it. And there are the 4 final printed tiles. These are called Beat Bits, and they're the things that you scan into the app. Covered that in the previous video, but for folks who want to skip that, you scan these with your phone, and then they become buttons effectively on a soundboard and FX or effect board that allow your minifigures to do things on the screen in the app. Spoiler alert, it's not very exciting. It's far less exciting than it seems on the surface. This figure, the Alien DJ, is great. The production quality here definitely surpasses my expectations by a good amount. I thought it was going to be good. I hoped it was going to be good. It's better. The printing is on point. It's crisp. It's opaque. It's consistent. It looks really, really, really good. You got a little bit of opalescence that's been sprayed onto the arms there. I don't know if that's the first time we've gotten that for arm pieces up to this point. I mean, the legs are dual molded. The lines are nice and straight. Got printing on the sides. I mean, this is just good stuff. And then you have that opalescence, the iridescence that's been sprayed, I believe, onto the exterior surface of the dual molded helmet. It's good. Wait, actually, is that sprayed? No, I think that's actually embedded. Forgive me, that's actually embedded in there. I think it was the Lego Movie 2 character that got a spray of it across her hair, but this has the same effect, and it looks really good. You can see the little bits of magenta colored and kind of polychromatic color changing metallic flakes inside of there. There's some depth. This is excellent. I could not ask for better, honestly, for the Alien DJ in particular. This is everything that I was hoping for and more. Yeah, it's good. Let's see if we can keep the good going with a couple of these Bandmates sets. One issue with these is the fact that they are boxes now, and thus you can't even feel for the ones that you want to get. They are blind. There is this code that's printed on the tape on one side. You see right there. I don't know if those are reliable yet. I have heard from multiple people that if you buy a single case of these, and a sealed, unopened full case of them, you're not guaranteed to get a full set or two, not even guaranteed to get one full set of the figures. So that is something to watch out for, and it's probably not a good thing. But here I have 02R1, it looks like, and here I have 02R1 again. I grabbed these at random from different spots, actually, not back to back, but I was hoping they would actually be different. But let's see if these are actually the same, and if the code reading makes sense. If it does, if you can just look at the code, then I don't mind so much these being boxes where you can't see through. Ultimately, Lego should just put a window in the thing so that a person looking for a particular character can just get it. Stop playing around with us. Stop forcing us to play around with stuff. We shouldn't have to look up codes and everything. Let's just let's get past all that. And let's just get what we want. Let people buy what they want. Let people spend their money on what they want. No more trickery. These are all the options. I went through those in my previous video as well. All the possibilities for them. So that was one of them. Let's see. Is this other one going to be exactly the same? If it is, nope. Okay. Well, there we go. That myth is busted. So getting the exact same code can give you different figures. So the code is useless to us. There are various reasons that can happen. Makes enough sense to me, but I'm happy with this figure that I got because she has the pom-pom pieces in a plain color. So that can be used for all sorts of different things in custom builds. I care about the pieces more than anything. But continuing with that theme, what pieces do we get here? Quick little bit of disappointment from me, or for me. No alternate face for this one. Hairpiece is good. Just a good color setup for that. And I'll get this set up and let you see what it looks like from different angles and everything. But I also wanted to show you what you actually get for the stand for these. So these get set up. I just want to make sure I do it correct the first time. They get a total of 3 of these Beat Bit pieces. I believe these are randomized in the Bandmates sets, whereas for each of the Beat boxes, 2 are set for a given character, and then the rest are randomized. And this just gets set up like so. And this is also how you would scan this into the app. Now, if you're looking at this on a computer or something, you can hold your phone up with the app and scan this right now. You don't need the physical product. I mentioned that before. All you need is a good photo set up just like this with the 3 Beat Bits down below, or at least 3 Beat Bits. They don't have to be the exact ones from this particular character that were opened with it. But okay, now we're looking at this up close. Again, production quality is excellent here. It's truly excellent. These aren't my favorite of the Beat Bits here, but that's okay. Again, they are randomized. But yeah, this looks better than normal Lego stuff to me. I think all Lego figures should be this quality because they can be clearly. And that's what I want to see. I don't want to see any more of Lego's semi-transparent prints. They're supposed to be opaque. I don't want to see any more smudges. No, I want to see everything like this. This is how it's supposed to be. Excellent. And then the other one, this is one that I personally, when I looked at these originally, found to be not that interesting. The Samurai, what is he? The Samurai, is he a Samurai TJ? Or I forget his exact name, but I'll put him together and skip ahead. Samu Rapper is the official name of this one, the Samu Rapper. That's right, that's why he's got the microphone. So I didn't like this one when I saw the pictures, mostly because of the purple color, the inexplicable purple color of his helmet. I also found the breathing device to be a little bit, or rebreather, whatever it's supposed to be a little bit odd, but I'm okay with it. Got a little Bane thing going there, you know, a little cyberpunk here. That's okay, but the design for the torso is good. Now this one does not have printing on the side, so this is not as much of an elevated character. I feel like I'm going to stay with my thoughts about this. It's not just the color, but also the fact that it is plain and it has this large area. The crescent has the large flat surface on it that just feels like it doesn't go with the highly detailed nature of the rest of the design language of this theme. So if this had some print on it, then I'd be good with it, even if the print was only on that flat surface. That's what's missing for me. So again, you can scan this if you want. If you want to have this for free in your app, that's all it takes right there. Bring this up on one screen and then scan it in with your phone with the app. The app itself is free. Also, there are no microtransactions or anything within it. Pretty good print on the back of that. And I do want you to see the full face of this, so I'll pull that off here. The other figure's official name during the break, I also looked up to remind myself, the Cotton Candy Cheerleader over here. So those are intended to be like bundles of cotton candy. But there's the Samu Rapper's face. You know, just a basic stern Lego figure face. The overall production quality here is is pretty decent again. Nothing's bad about it, it's just not as exciting as some of the others. So those were my feelings as I opened these things up, as I experienced them myself for the very first time. I've never looked at these figures in person before. I've only opened one of these things that I did in a separate stream. Didn't really look at it all that carefully, but it was the hip hop robot, right? That I also wanted to get. This I like better, but it's a similar experience overall. I like these things. I've seen a lot of people say that this seems unnecessary, but I like that little design that you build back there. It's a genuine Lego building experience, and it feels kind of cool, you know, decorating up something. That said, do you really need this carrying case that has these big specialized pieces and obviously adds a lot to the price of the thing? I think the answer to that is a resounding no. Is this worth $20? No. It's worth a lot more than $5. These cost $5 a piece, even though you only get one figure here. You get some additional prints, some additional 2x2 tiles. Those aren't worth that much money, but I don't feel like objectively this amount of stuff adds enough to elevate the value of a figure, of a single figure in a piece of, you know, in a single product, in a single box, to $20. 10, I mean, maybe 15. 15 is pushing it. 15 is really, really pushing it. Give me like 12 at the most. At the most. But I personally don't see great value in this. And some kids will enjoy collecting these. Some adults will enjoy collecting these, having that clear window there. You know, it's protected from dust. You put it on your shelf, you get the different colors. It's kind of shiny, it's kind of bright. That's cool. You can turn it around sometimes. Take this out so you can see the figure as well as this interesting design. That can be cool. You know, kitschy, kind of cool stuff. The bright colors, I'm good with that. I'm not good with the price at all. And ultimately, you don't need all of this. You definitely don't need all of this. It doesn't add that much. This thing, the carrying case, I didn't even put my extra tiles back in the correct little slots because there's no reason to. Just dump them in there. Okay, they got the slots are nice. There's no reason to use them. You know, if you have the need to organize to that degree, go ahead and do it. But if you don't want to bother with it, just dump all the extra pieces in there. It's so much more convenient to just dump them in there. And then with the, I'm just gonna leave this out because I want to, because I like that figure and I want to say that figure. With these, are these worth $5? I am biased here. I am absolutely biased here. It is difficult for me to look at these and say each of these is worth $5. All right, the regular Lego collectible minifigures went up to $5 in many places, and that is rough. That is really rough. I understand inflation and all that. It happens, but still, it wasn't that long ago that Lego collectible minifigures, where you just get one figure in a stand, would cost $3 US. 3. Went up to 4, went up to 5. That's a lot. That's a large percentage increase. It's a 66.666667% increase in a very short amount of time is what it feels like. And being old as I am, I remember when you could buy that much worth of plastic for $1. And I know older people will remember when it was 25 cents and everything, but I can feel that when you have experienced that change of money and value over time, it stays with you. You know, it's something you either feel it or you don't. You either have experienced it or you haven't, and that definitely introduces some bias. Looking at things more objectively, I can see how inflation has taken its course and all that, but I still don't want these to be $5. I really, really don't. In my heart of hearts, I don't want them to be $5. That said, they are very good figures. They are excellent figures. I totally get it now why so many teen and adult fans have bit the bullet and bought these anyway. Fortunately, they did go on sale immediately after their release in some regions. The UK had them immediately 33% off, I believe it was, and they've stayed that way for the most part, so that is good. I appreciate those discounts, and I hope that those discounts will spread wildly. But the figures themselves are good, and I hope that they will continue to bring out more things with this much detail and interest, and things that are different, new, different pieces, different treatments, that iridescent stuff. This is great. I love that. This is such a collectible figure. It's delicious. It looks great. You can play with light with it. You put this on a windowsill. Don't leave it there. You don't want it to get bleached by the sun or damaged by the sun, yellowed over time. But you put it there early in the morning or something, and the sun hits it right. It's gonna come through the little tussles of pieces of hair, simulated hair that go together, and it's going to refract in interesting ways. You're going to get little facets. It's really cool. So those are my personal, real, on the spot, unedited thoughts about the physical products, some of the physical products of the first wave of video. Again, if you haven't seen my first video about video, how do you distinguish that when you're talking about it? Definitely check that out. Okay, I give you my thoughts about all the figures individually, and I also show you the app experience in person, because I actually set it up and I scanned all the figures that I want. All of these, all the expensive ones, I got into the app for free because, again, all you need to do is get this picture, and Lego put all these pictures out. They've taken these pictures away since then, but you can still find them. They went out with the press kit. So look for like Lego blogs and things that had these, that covered these, and you can just look at the picture and scan it with your phone. It's very, very convenient. And in that video, I showed you how it actually works. Again, not very exciting, not much that you can do with it, but good physical stuff. Definitely a better experience here than in the app. I'm going to cut it off there. Thank you for watching. Hope that this was of some use to you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.